Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and I thank you for stopping by to hang out with me today. I appreciate your love and your support. And I am crocheting on this dinosaur. In the book it's called Fred the Dinosaur, but they also do make a kit, a Woobles kit of this dinosaur that comes in pink. I'm not sure the name of that one. I plan to look it up. Joanne's had it in the store, but I am just crocheting mine in pink. I may end up doing one in yellow, but right now I just I thought it'd be cute to do a pink one with yellow accents, because I like yellow and I like pink and yellow together. It screams summertime pink lemonade vibes to me. Pink and yellow together does. And I'm ready for summer. Not really. I'm not ready for the heat. Hold on. I am not ready for the heat, guys. Not really. But I'm ready for some comfortable temps. And who knows what? We are expecting thunderstorms later today. I don't think it's going to, I hope it doesn't get too bad, but we are expecting some severe thunderstorms and rain. And the thing is, our ground is already saturated so bad. If we have winds, it's most likely to blow some trees over that are already, where the ground is already so saturated that the least little bit of wind might blow them over. So this is my first time to make the dino, or make any kind of dino, I think. And so when I was getting going on this, I was just like, what? I don't know. Is this right? And I went back and reread the directions to make sure I was following it correctly. And I'm like, I did exactly what the directions said. So, and then it started shaping up a little better. And I was like, okay. So when in doubt, trust the pattern and keep going. And it'll probably turn out okay. It'll probably turn out okay. Just keep going. I've been enjoying making these little amigurumis and using the easy yarn. This particular yarn came from Amazon. And so, I've been enjoying using this yarn. Let's see. Sometimes I gotta get my fingers right in the right place so that my stitch works. Oh, I got it. So what are you up to today? What's going on in your world? Do you have plans for the weekend? What's keeping you busy? Let me see. I gotta put one more stitch to finish off this row. I gotta get those eyes in there. Okay, let's see. I like this Woobles book. It's got some of the patterns in it. I still got this cough, and I feel like I have this mucus in my throat, and so I still have a cough from that, and I'm having an earache, so just trying to deal with all that and figure out, what I got going on, trying to be better and not be sick, because I don't want to be sick. Okay, so that was round 15. How many rounds does this part have, by the way? Oh, 20. So I'm almost done, but I gotta get the eyes in there before I get done. Anyway, so this is what's going on so far with this. That's the front of the like the nose. So I gotta put my eyes on the sides here, get them situated, and then just come on down and finish up the body and the tail and the spikes. So I think it'll be a cute little dinosaur. Hey friends, I'm still working on my pink dino, and I did look it up, and the pink dino kit that comes with the pink yarn at Joann's is also called Fred. So the green one is called Fred, and the pink kit is called Fred too. So we're just going to go with Fred, and I'll probably eventually make the green one. I don't know, maybe not. I just, wanted to make a pink one. I had seen the pink one at Joann's, and I knew I had the green, I had the pattern in my book. So I thought, well, I'm going to make mine pink. So I'm working on the tail. One. And it is a little bit tedious just because it's not very big around. It's getting a little easier to work now. But when it was down a little bit lower and you don't have that much space because you're not going, when you're going around like 4 stitches, it's a little bit hard for me. 1, 2, 3. Let me do one more. And then I'll show you the body of my dinosaur so far. My dino. Fred. Okay, here's Fred. I gave my dino eyes with gold in the background. There's some gold. I know you probably cannot see that on the camera. Well, maybe a little bit. So anyway, that's how it's looking so far. Manipulate that polyfill around a little bit. Just kind of manipulate it. So I like how it's turning out. Now I am using a 5mm hook. The pattern does call for a 4, but it's just easier for me to use a 5 right now. I'm gonna eventually get to a 4, maybe. I don't know. I just like using the 5 for my amigurumis. I'm not making it for anyone other than myself. So I like the way it turns out. Okay. This does get a little bit tedious. So who else is having rainstorms? We are having rain this evening and through tonight. It's supposed to be like some kind of significant storms, which I'm recording this Thursday evening, or all day Thursday rather. And so, by the time you watch this, the storms have hopefully passed and all is well. Which I think we're just going to get some heavy rainfall. I don't know about the winds. It is blowing out there. I can hear my wind chime. So I know the wind's blowing some, but we don't need any hard winds for sure. Because our ground is so saturated. We don't need the rain either. But let me know if you're in the path of these storms coming through. Be safe. Big Daddy's at work. He's going to work late today. He did let me know that he was going to work late. he's got some deadlines that he is trying to, well, that he's got to get done by a certain time because there's a deadline. And so, therefore, he is working late, trying to meet those deadlines. He does a lot of insurance certification stuff for his place of employment, and he has to get patients' files and send those to insurance companies and stuff like that. And sometimes the patient's file's not complete. Maybe the counselor didn't do everything that they were supposed to do. Maybe the nurse didn't take notes well. And so he has to go and round up all the information that's missing 1, 2, 3, 4, out of, a patient's chart, get it all ready, and then make sure it, is all everything that the the insurance company is looking for. And so then he has to, submit these. And sometimes it's like 25 patients that he's got to do this on, and he only has a few days to get it done and stuff like that. So they keep him pretty busy. And that's just one of the things he does at his job. He does a lot of other things too. And sometimes he just has to say, I can't do all that right now because I've got to get this done and get this to the insurance company so we can get, stay open. Because if they don't complete all these little things, they don't get paid. So it's kind of a stressful job because a lot of times insurance companies will be not so nice about things, and he's one person trying to get it done, and insurance companies are very demanding, so he does have a lot of stress on him. And stress can do a lot of things to you. So anyway, he's working late, and I am crocheting and chatting with you guys. I like how my little dino is turning out. I think this is the last row for the tail. I don't know if it, yeah, I'll probably stuff it just a little. Then I gotta make all them dang spikes. Oh, he has arms? I didn't even notice that he had arms. Oh, yeah, he does have some tiny little arms. Let me finish this. Did I, I gotta put one more. I thought I had started running my mouth and didn't finish what I was doing, so let me do that. And that's the last of the tail. Let me see. I just need to fasten off, stuff lightly. Okay. So I'm going to just cut my yarn. And I'm going to take a smaller hook. I know I got a 4 up here somewhere. Yeah. I am going to take a 4 and stick through the next stitch over and just pull my yarn through that, because I want my yarn pulled through to the inside. And stick a little bit of stuffing in there. So right up under my desk here, I have 2 drawers. And, oh, I think it will go on her, him, her, or whoever. Kind of like that. And maybe that'll give a little stability to help Fred stand up. I'm not sure. I did see on Amazon they have some plushy stands. And basically it's like a little wooden disc with like a nail sticking up. I think it was like 24 of them for maybe like $12. I don't know. It wasn't that much. So it's a wooden disc with something sticking up like that. From the wooden disc, it looks like just a sharp point. And so basically you would take your plushies and put on it, and then they would stand up. So I eventually am going to get some of those. My next payday, I'm going to order some of those. And what I was going to say is I keep a plastic bag here. Right up under my desk, I have those plastic drawers. Like the 3 drawers you can get at Walmart. I keep some of those, well, I have those under my desk with, you know, different little supplies and stuff in there. And in between 2 sets of the drawers, I keep that plastic bag with some polyfill stuffed in it. And then I just stuff it between the drawers and pull it out whenever I need, you know, a little bit of stuffing. And I really need to go fill my bag back up, because there's only about a handful of my polyfill left in there. So that way I have some polyfill at my desk, and I have polyfill in the yarn room. And so I need to go fill up my bag out of my box in my yarn room. So, okay, got my tail. And it just says to, it says to put it between rounds 14 and 17. I don't know which way this actually goes. It says something, but I'm going to have to, like, read it to understand it off camera here, because right now I'm not really... Okay, it may go like that, and that would give it more stability to possibly stand up. Let me see. Because I think this way, it may not be, but this way, it might give it more stability. Although, I don't really think this little thing is going to stand up that well, just from the shape of it. It might, but I don't think so. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so arms. Let me see. Does he even need arms? Because those little things are going to be so tiny and tedious. Let's see what these are supposed to look like. There are arms right there. You can barely see them. I did not even see that on here. On that picture, I didn't see arms, and I was surprised that said arms. I was like, what? He has arms? But right here, I can see there is some tiny little arms. So, I don't know if I'm going to do the arms or not, to be quite honest. My pinky probably needs to rest from being jabbed with the crochet hook. And I'll have to read that and figure out what it says. And find out if it's going to be too tedious or not. Making small things just does not work with my hands quite well. But I got to make these spikes, and it looks like I got to make 5 of them. And they look like they're going to be tedious too, because they start with 4 single crochets. But I'm doing those in yellow. And the ones in this book is done in yellow too. It's a yellow and green dino. And I'm just going to do the yellow and pink. So I've got my slip knot on my crochet hook ready to go. These spikes really are nothing to them. It's just 2 rounds. So it shouldn't take long to do them. It's just I'm going to have to let my pinky rest a little bit for sure, because it is feeling the pain. And I don't need it to, like just throb and hurt more than it necessarily has to. And then after I get those done, the little spikes, then it will be time to do these stripes on the chest, stomach, whatever you call it, the belly, it says. So that doesn't look like it's anything to it other than just taking, yarn on a needle and going back across it. So I'll be back and let you guys know when I'm getting it done, when I'm just about finished, get her done. Well, friends, it is still raining and I'm still crocheting. I have taken a little bit of breaks here and there, and so I have 2 of the spikes made. They're not very big, and I was even contemplating, I followed the pattern, but I even contemplating doing just a row of single crochets around another row of that, just to make the spikes a little bit bigger. But I'm gonna stay true to the pattern and let the spikes be just those 2 rows. Anyway, they don't look like spikes. They're surely not pointed as this is. And that just looks like 3 rows to me. 1, 2, and 3. I see 3 rows. But the pattern says 2. So I'm following the pattern. And to start a project is one of the most painful things. It is hard to get started on a small piece or a project. And sometimes I just get aggravated and have to just put it away. But I need to finish up. Have 3 more pieces. Uh-oh, Phoebe's coming around. She's in the chair with me, and she's like trying to come on around me. What is it, Phoebe? What are you doing, baby? Huh? She's rubbing her head on me. Where you going, baby? What is it? Huh? Okay, I finally got my first single crochet in. It is a pain getting started. Where you going, Phoebe? Huh? Where you going? It's been thundering and raining, and she's not a fan of all that. If it gets too loud, she has to run over here to her mama. Oh, Phoebe's. And that's just what she did. Run over here to her mama to save her. Here, baby, you want to get over here? You can come lay down over here, baby. Come on, Phoebe's. What are you doing? Are you doing your yoga? Huh? It ain't time for yoga. It's time for crochet. Okay? I don't know what she's doing. Just being Phoebe. I am trying to do my second round of my 3rd spike. What is it, Phoebe's? Huh? Are you going to tell everybody it's your mama's baby? and you refuse to mash the eat button. A little update, and I've been meaning to give an update about the little buttons I had got for Phoebe and Sissy and Sassy. So I have by their food bowls their button, and they each have one. Like Sissy and Sassy have one together, and Phoebe has one because their food bowls are not together, of course. And Phoebe, I wish y'all could see her face. Phoebe knows good and well that I'm asking her to mash that button so she can eat, and she just refuses. I take her little paw and mash it, and then I praise her and say, "Oh yeah, you want something to eat, yay!" And get her, give her some food. And Sissy sits over there and stares at me. She knows exactly what I'm asking her to do, because she will look at the button and look back at me. And she'll look at the button and look back at me when I'm talking to her and telling her just to mash the button. She knows what I'm saying. I know she does. But she's yet to mash it on her own. The only way they have mashed the buttons is when I have taken their little paw and put the button under it and kind of mash it for them. Huh, Phoebe? Oh, girl. Yeah, you mama's baby. It's thundering. Is it thundering, baby? You don't like that thunder, do you? No, you don't. You don't like all that thunder. Oh, I finished the spike. Now I gotta turn it, the right way. Oh, Phoebe's. Here's my baby. And her birthday was actually this week. Yeah, Phoebe turned 5 years old this week. I believe her birthday was the 28th. And I didn't even remember, Phoebe. Although I did get you some new toys at Dollar Tree the other day. Yeah. I don't know if y'all could hear that thunder. Phoebe sure heard it. You might have saw her little reaction to it. I think I'm going to have to stop and hold her. She don't care about this crocheting one bit. She says, "Mama, it's thundering and I'm scared. You need to hold me. And you missed my birthday on top of that." I did get her some new toys. She loves toys. At Dollar Tree here about last weekend, I believe. So you're okay, Phoebe. You're okay. Right? Yeah, my baby's okay. But it's starting to rain a little harder now, so that's why she's getting a little bit antsy and probably thinking we should go get in the bed. You can see, when I say certain words, I can see her face. Like, yeah, that's what I said. Do you want to go get in the bed, Phoebe? And get all snuggled up and go night-night? Yeah? Is that what you like? And she likes her toys? Huh? You like your toys, Phoebe? Yeah? You like your toys? Are you Mama's baby? Are you my baby girl? Yeah, you're Mama's baby. Did you want to go outside in the rain? Oh, she said no. No, woman. Mama's not going to put you outside. No. You're too sweet like me to go out in the rain. You'll melt because we made of sugar. And so now you all know that, I'm a little bit crazy with my dog. Huh, babies. Is your mama cray-cray? Say, it's okay if she's cray-cray. She loves me. She loves me, and that's all that matters, huh? Where's your sisters? Where's Sissy and Sassy? Huh? I finished this off. I'm trying to pull this yarn through that, but I gotta take it to the edge of the desk to have something to hold it against. Don't be doing that. Alright. So I finished my third spike, and I'm going to tie my two tails into a knot. Where you go, Phoebes? Where you going? What you want? And that looks weird. I mean, it just looks like a little mess of yarn. To tell that that is really supposed to be a spike is interesting. So now we have 3, and I will put those away somewhere before I get up from my desk, so that, what is it, baby? Huh, what is it? She's trying to get her nose up under my hand so Mama pet her. Yeah, her likes to be petted. Don't you, baby? Well, Phoebe, I guess we should go take a nappy. We can come back and film the rest of this later. I got 2 more spikes, and then to put it all together. And I think she's wanting to go get in the bed and snuggle, because she's a little bit concerned. And that's where she feels the safest. So I'll be back. Okay, I finally got all these little spikes done. Okay, I like to give up on these little boogers. But I got all 5 of them completed. And now I'm ready to put my Fred the Dino together. And so it says to place the tail between 14 and 17 rows. So I've counted down to 13. So I know the tail goes just below that. I'm trying to see if I have this centered. And you know what? I might just use a longer one. To see and poke it all the way through. So I can see if I have this kind of centered. Which I guess on the other side you can guide it to go anywhere you want to go. But I don't know, I'm just trying to make sure my tail is kind of centered on the dino. I guess that's about as good as anything else is going to happen. So let me take my tail, and I'm going to be using hot glue to put mine together, and it's going to be okay. So the trick is just to use a little bit of hot glue. Not a whole, not glob it on, just a little bit. So I'm going to, I don't want to get glue on my, how well can y'all see that? Okay. I don't want to get glue all over my needle, but I don't want to, I guess I'm just going to put it right there. Yep, I'm going to put glue right there. Oh, I got to let my hot glue warm up. Maybe a little bit more. It's pretty warm, but I like it to be hot. And then I'm going to glue the spikes on. I'm not going to put the belly stripe on today. I'm going to wait until Big Daddy has some downtime and he can help me do that. So I'm not going to put those on. This weekend, I'm going to tie him down and get him to help me put the stripes on Fred, fix Felix's ears, and put the stuff, the nose on Wally that needs to be done. So I will be finishing these up over the weekend. I think these are so cute. I really have enjoyed making them so much. Let me see. Okay, so I want to just put glue around that, and then I'm just going to stick it right here. And I pre-marked where, you know, I want to put it, because once you stick this, you can't take it off. So you have to make sure you put your stuff where you want it. Like, there's no like, oh, that's wrong, let me move it. You might can pull it off while it's still super hot, but that glue is going to be all yucky on your yarn. Okay, so I am putting it on here. I'm pushing it down, and I'm just kind of holding it there until that glue cools off and starts to get hard. So I'm just, you know, squishing it down and holding it for a moment. Let that yarn cool off, and it will get hard. Like I said, you could probably like pull this off immediately, but that glue is already on that yarn, and it's going to look yucky and nasty. So you want to make sure that you put your pieces on exactly where you want them. There's no taking it off and moving stuff around. And once this dries, it's on there. Okay, so I'm going to just give that a little bit to glue. Now we have the dino's tail, which looks kind of odd. It does look odd on here. It really does. Anyway, so now we got to put spikes. 2 spikes on the tail, and then 3 spikes up. So that's what it's calling for. That's what we're doing. I'm going to put glue on my first spike, and I'm going to start with the tail and just put a spike right here at the end of the tail. And I hope I got these going pretty good. I don't know. These are so little and finagly, is that a word? I don't know. They're so little and tedious. It's hard for me to even hold them. Okay. And I'll put this one right here. Oh, it's looking cute. I'm glad I went with the pink and yellow. I think it's going to be cute. Do I have one that looks off? I could put next. I don't know. They all look about the same. They all look pretty odd because they're only 2 rows. Okay, burn my hand. Now there's 3 spikes. Okay, now for the 4th spike. Again, I'm just going to add a little hot glue on there. And hope I get it in the right spot. Just eyeballing this. What's your plans for the weekend? What do you guys have going on? Ooh. Yes, I touched a little bit of glue, but it's okay. So I'm trying to just go straight up the back. One more. We do not have any plans for the weekend. We have got to stay home and do nothing. We don't have any plans. We just we'll be here doing nothing and relaxing, and that's about all. Now, I'm not sure if that is straight and if that's in the middle. Well, it does kind of look like in the middle. How cute is that? And once it dries, I'm going to try to, like, puff these out a little bit and pull them. Because right now I got them kind of smushed down, right? And they don't really look like spikes to me. They just look like lumps. I think if it had been another row, it might have looked more spiky. I don't know. Alright, what do you guys think? And like I said, there is supposed to be some stripes on the belly. And I'm going to do that later. And I may end up doing the little arms. It don't look like it's that big a deal to them. I just don't feel like doing it right now. My little pinky here has been poked to death with this sharp point right here. And I need to take a break from crocheting. So, I'm not going to crochet anymore today. I'm going to rest my finger and let it cool down, just heal a little bit where it's not so raw feeling. I mean, it feels like it's just inflamed, I guess is the word. And so I can put my yellow yarn away. And I'm not going to crochet anymore, so I'm going to put my crochet hooks away, keeping my desk clean. And guess what? I'm even going to put my book away. There we go, friends. And I'm proud to have that done, all except for the stripes. We'll get that later. It's not completely over with. You can always add things later, or you can't take things away, but you can always add things later. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a great weekend. There may be one more video this afternoon. It is the last day of the month, and if you don't mind, can you click on my channel name and see if when the videos come up, click videos across the top there, and see if there's any videos that you have missed this month, and get caught up. Like I said, it's the last day of the month, and it's the day to get all the views in. If you look across the screen, it might say like videos and different things. I can't even think of the things it says. Videos, lives, or something. I don't know. If you don't mind clicking on that video one and, check out and see if there's any videos you have missed and get those caught up. And I will see you all, like I said, maybe later today. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, friends. Stand up, Fred. Oh, Fred, you're lazy. Definitely gonna order those plushie stands when I get paid, so you can stand up. Oh, Fred, you're lazy. I think Fred wants to go take a nap. Oh, Fred. Got to stand in the corner, Fred. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember, it is a beautiful day to crochet or do any other hobby that you enjoy doing. Take some time for yourself this weekend and Do something for yourself that you enjoy doing. I appreciate you all very much. Love you guys. See you in the next video.